Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. I've been up since 3 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I got up and I did some meditation. As many of you know, I'm in the process of doing my hair. Actually, I'm done. So let me show y'all what this is. You're probably wondering like what this is. This is right here. I have some sea moss gel in my hair, and I'm actually this is my first attempt at a wash and go. So it's still I just finished, so it's still kind of wet and it's gonna have a little flakes in there, but I'll get it out. But yeah, it's my little version of a wash and go. So hey, now let's see how this dries. Now this is a sea moss gel. So let's see how it dries. And once it dries, I'm gonna put it up in a high bun, of course, but I just wanted it to see it drying, cool. So we'll see how it works. But yes, honey, the scout was calling me and I had to answer her. And she was like, make me look good and keep me moisturized. So my scalp feels so good. Like I was thinking today, we're gonna do this now. I was thinking today that there is nothing like taking good care of yourself. And that a lot of times when we actually see, I keep finding this. When we want, I'll tell you about this all. Okay, y'all. When we want something or desire something and it's not coming, sometimes the best thing we could do is just surrender. So yesterday from Amazon, I had ordered a poster or a print by the artist named Whack or Whack, W-A-K. And I love his work. And there's a particular wonderful print that I have, and it's called I Surrender. And it's a man and a woman actually just loving on each other, right? Very, very, very beautiful. When you watch my other channel, Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel, if you go over there, you can see it. And I just love that even though it's a picture of a couple and behind her and they're laying in bed and they're lovingly embracing, it is still I surrender. And see, things don't just happen so, right? Things don't just come to you out of the blue. There's no accidents or coincidences that you met that person or moved to that place or is even born in that family. All of it is very timed out. All of it is very divine. All of it is very vibratory frequency. And right now, your vibratory frequency, if you don't know where it is, look around you. Look around you. Look around you literally. Look around your space. See how you feel in it. See places in your house that doesn't make you feel good and change it. Look in your life, the friends you have or don't have. If you want to know how you're doing vibratorily, you want to know what kind of frequency you're putting out, look around you. Look around you. Look around the people, your friends, your social life, your diet, your eating habits, your health. This is all reflections of what's going on inside. So don't take this as an insult. I sure couldn't back in the day, and I still can't when things do occur because they still do. I don't look at it like I'm failing or I'm not good enough or I don't know, which is a bad thing not to know. I'm looking like, wow, another thing to learn. Wow, something else to help me to ask in a way that I couldn't ask before. So when I think about I surrender, I always also say it's not like we have to, if that's the truth, that if in surrendering, that surrendering is so important, and in surrendering, that means that almost everything is kind of taken care of. That when the words I surrender come to you, when the phrase I surrender come to you, whether you're scrolling up and down Facebook, whether there's a video that's recommended to you on YouTube that has the two words I surrender in it, or you overhear somebody say it, know that it's probably for you and know that it's asking you, what are you surrendering? Or what do you need to surrender? Because I'm looking now, like I realize the whole thing with the love and the companionship, I surrender. I bought that beautiful print and it's in my actually love corner. Tomorrow, actually, everybody, first of all, welcome. Tomorrow we're doing a masterclass from 1 to 3 p.m. Not tomorrow, sorry, Sunday, this Sunday. And it's all about my home is my vision board and how I'm using my home to get what I want, how I've always done it. How I've been doing it for, consciously for at least 27 years. And so I want to kind of show you some things. It's going to be fun, exciting. We're going through the room. We're going to look at some corners like, why did I neglect those corners? Or why am I neglecting those corners? These questions you're going to ask yourself. What do you need to change? Like for me, I realize there's so many things that I want, but when I honestly be honest with myself, I realize that I'm not being forthright in getting them. And not so much that I need a lot of action, but it's that I take the same route expecting the same results. Or I take the route that used to work but no longer does and hasn't done for a while. It's almost like a bit of fear. Like I was saying, I remember when it was myself and Goddess and I, we were in a circle, a woman's circle, and a few people in the circle said that they have fear of success. And Goddess kind of looked and, she looked at me and I looked and she was like, to me later, like, how could somebody have a fear of success? And I was thinking like, I don't know, like I sure want it. But okay, maybe in areas we do. Maybe in the areas that things are just not working, there's a fear. Why is that not working? Why are we at the same place all of the time? And I feel like, in a sense, it's like all of us get caught in our comfort zones. All of us don't really want to do the work that's required in some areas to get what we want. I know it's about a vibratory frequency, but I'm saying if your mouth is asking for something and you've been asking for this something for a very long time, but you're not receiving it over here, and you say you really, really want it, so you got some emotion going there, some feeling. Why is that emotion of really, really wanting it, not getting it? Now, there's two things that I think, or could be many, but either you don't really want it, which I don't think that's it, or you don't want to change things in your life in order to get it. I think that's more it. And a lot of times when you can't change things in your life, a lot of times what I do with my clients or even with myself is, rather than trying to change some characteristic or some internal so-called flaw within myself, I look to my home. Sometimes it's easy. It's almost like having a relationship. A lot of us will do other people's part in the relationship. We will do the emotional work that they need to do. Especially a lot of women, we're not more than happy to. We say we're not. Begrudgingly, we say we're doing it. But we wind up doing somebody else's emotional work better than we do our own. So sometimes it's easier to deal with the external than the internal. And guess what? That's all right. All roads lead home. All roads lead to the divine, the most high, your higher self, your source, and therefore your manifestations. So we're going to do a 2-hour workshop about our homes, my vision board, and really go in ways that I've never done. Like I said, my home courses has probably been my most successful courses since I've been online for 11 years. So you should think about it for real, for real. Also, like I said, we are working on femininity. I wish I could show you my eyes, y'all. You can see it a little bit, but I did the little gel kind of messed up. But I did this. I bought this thing called, I don't know if it's called like Fast Face, but anyway, it's actually an eyeshadow palette, and it has 4 colors, and it gives you a diagram of where to put the first color on your what part of the lid, the second color somewhere else, the third one in the crease, the other one, and so to speak, you actually kind of get something going on. So I could practice it, but I see something here. I see I did something different, and I'm real happy about that right now, y'all. So yeah, it's just like not it's well, of course it's feel the fear and do it anyway, but it's a little bit something else is going on. Like for once and for all, y'all, I really know it now. Sick and tired of me. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't want to be in the same place again. I'm willing to face whatever that is. In order to have a beautiful relationship, I'm willing to face the blockages that's in the way of that. In order to have abundance of money, I'm willing to face the blockages that are there. I'm willing no more to stick my hand in the sand or my head in the sand or act like I don't know or don't want to know, because maybe you really don't know. Like I feel like I don't know what it is. I'm not playing, I'm not acting, but as before I was okay. I was getting probably ready to know. I was probably getting closer and closer, but I wasn't willing to go all the way in. And one way to go all the way in when you don't know, but you know what you do know you don't want. Yeah, I couldn't say that again. Then you surrender. That's when you surrender. But surrendering means that now the universe, the divine, the higher source, God, Goddess, is going to come in. It's going to come in and do and allow for situations and circumstances. And as the law of attraction says, rendezvous, which is supposed to be positive, right? That you're going to start having. That's the part that I think it's the not, if you don't know and you're hitting a brick wall and you're not sure what to do, and you finally say, I'll just stand or stand witness, right, to the divine, or I'm going to surrender. I'm talking about the people that's into the surrendering, know about surrendering, know the power of surrendering, but don't quite know how. I surrendered when I was attracted to that poster or that print. I was attracted to the couple embracing and loving. After I ordered it, did I not look at it and saw that it said I surrender? Everything is vibrational frequency. Everything has an answer for you, but do you know how to read those answers? You call them messages. But what do you think messages are? They are answers. Do you know how to decipher the answers? Do you know how to read the answers? Do you understand the answers did come? Immediately when you asked, the answer was there, but you just couldn't see it. That's what my home does for me. And I'm going to go through my home. We're going to do it for 2 hours. We're going to actually create one corner that I've been neglecting. So I'm going to head start on that. You're going to choose one as well. So when you come to the class, get ready for that. Also, we're going to go through, I'm going to show you some very significant things that I haven't shared, that where I place things and why, and even some of the stuff that happened. We're going to go to some stories back in the day. The home is amazing. You know, I figure I spend so much time in it. There's certain things that I realize that, you know, you don't want to do, and I want to prevent you. The way you talk to your home, about your home, before you get to your home, when you wake up in your home, and what you want to start saying every time you wake up, and what you want to start saying every time you go to sleep. And basically, too, how to create that what you want. Visualizations are very powerful, but vibration is more, right? What's going on? Look around. So we're going to learn how to assess your home. We're going to do that in the workshop. Virtual, you can take it from anywhere. Just either if you want to see it live, you have to have a Facebook account. If you don't have a Facebook account and don't want to have one, you can buy it on the replay. It's still going to be there. So yeah, y'all, that 3 a.m. Another thing I learned something is I know the 4 a.m. is calling me. When you cannot sleep, I want to give you a tip, ladies, and the gentlemen who watch me. When you cannot sleep, it is because you're not supposed to, particularly when you notice you're waking up at 3, 4, even maybe 5 in the morning. That's totally and absolutely means that the ancestors are calling, that meditation is calling. Today, like I got up and I couldn't sleep, and next day I came into this room and I wind up putting my LED lights, candle lights, on, and I turned them all on and turned the lights off, and I was in a beautiful meditation. You know, I was even thinking about how a couple of you, or I could hear you requesting in a sense, like, oh, Sister Lisa Marie, like, where is the orange glow? That's what the other wall color is called, the one. Like, I know you love that wall. Like, I love that wall too, but I live here, and living here, I have to be sitting here facing that window with that light. It's just something that's calling me to do that. So I'm going to teach you how to listen to the calling of your own home, which is really the calling of the beat of your own drum. As above, so below, as within, so without. I'm going to show you how connected you are to everything, that your essence, your vibratory frequency does manifest itself, and show you all the ways it did that already. That you are, your home is really your vision board, and you learn these few little tips. It's almost like taking a test and, you know, the first time and getting a lot of answers wrong, going back and studying it and making the adjustments for taking the test again and get all the answers right and make your life a lot easier. So it's just a thing that I always love to do. I love the home. Like I said, I spend a lot of time here. And even when, let's say you don't like your home, it's okay. And you want a new one, I'll show you how to use your old home to get a new one, your old car to get a new car. You know, we talk about, we're leaving. Our last day is tomorrow for our Cup Runneth Over, the vessel course, the 21-day. Now we're going into our money course. So this Sunday masterclass that's going to talk about my home as a vision board, or as a vision board, is kind of the kickoff. It's kind of that extra information, or that early kind of information that's going to start us on our money journey. Once we hit Ghana, we're going to actually, the class starts March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. And that's the 21-day intensive. And that is applying the money vibration, applying the high frequency vibration to our money. So yeah, y'all, I surrender. I surrender in every way. That does not mean I do nothing. That does not mean I give up, but I do give in. I give in to spirit that has something greater for me. Just think about it, that every single thing you ever asked for already exists. We need a minute there. Like, let's stay there for a second. So every single thing that you have ever desired, ever wanted, ever asked for, it all exists. It exists right here. It exists right now. Now you just got to get to it. So even when we're talking about in our next 21-day intensive, we're talking about this idea of money and how to have more of it, or prosperity and abundance. Just remember, you've already created it. We're going to learn how to get it to you and keep it going to you, because it's about a flow. It's not about a lack. It's not about a stoppage or stagnation. So we're going to definitely get you back in that. And then just tomorrow is just a fun way to say, what if you right now, your money is funny? What if you right now are struggling? What if you right now don't know what tomorrow's going to bring? But right now, you have a house to live in, or apartment, or a room, or some roof over your head. I want to show you how to use that roof over your head to get all the other things that you think you're lacking. Because there's a power in that. You know, I remember one sister, young lady that actually took my course, and she was homeless, but nobody knew in the course, because she came on the group every, we meet 3 times a week for the live stream. She was always there. She participated. You know, she would go thrifting, have these amazing clothes, looked amazing. But she was basically later on told us that she saw an ad in the paper or somewhere online, and it was a woman with a room, and she said that it was the boiler room. She was literally in the boiler room, and she was renting the boiler room. But she made it look absolutely stunning and beautiful. Before the 21 days was out, she got a magnificent job, making great amount of money, and a condo that she's still actually living in now. And a man actually came in. I mean, the prosperity and abundance was amazing. The thing was, too, if there was any issues that she might have had later, it was that idea of when we ask for more and we get what we ask for, then a lot of our issues start to come up. The other things that we haven't quite figured out start to I want to say it's ugly head, but it comes to the surface. And so that's why the continual story of you, the continual movement of you, the continual growth and evolution of you, it never ever stops. It just cannot. It just can never stop. It won't stop. It can't stop, won't stop. So that's that's why I stay in the courses. That's why I continue to have them. That's why I take them myself. You know, so just so you know. So it's going to be some powerful things going on. I'm just, I'm getting ready to go to Ghana, y'all. Like, I think I got what? Oh my gosh. What is it? Today is what is today's date? The 21st. Oh my gosh. So we got what is that? I don't even know. 8 more days, 8, 9, 10, about less than 2 weeks. So just get my mind ready. I know that a lot of abundance and prosperity. I just feel like when I go on trips, they're never just trips. They're never just trips. They're never just, it's like, it's not, I don't get the lay. I do though, but I just feel like it's not like I just go like, oh, it was great. And we did a whole bunch of great stuff, and it is always that. But there's always some tremendous growth. It's like if I say, this is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. It's like, well, where does this wisdom come from? Some of it we know is strictly being channeled, because some of this information I have no idea about and I don't know. Some is stored from past lifetimes that's on a cellular level that comes to the surface, particularly if you're eating raw, you're eating green, you're eating smoothies, you're drinking lots of water. These are natural things. But the other part is a lot of it is experience, and that some of us are so open. A lot of you want to talk about being empathic, but you talk about how that makes you more vulnerable, that you take on other people's negative energy. But we must talk about it in this way as well. Being empathic also means that you get things quicker, faster, easier, and more profoundly than maybe a person sitting right next to you. You know, my sister always points out to me, she's like, yeah, I cannot wait for you to go to whatever country that I'm supposed to be going to, because she says that I know that you feel in a deeper way. And I love my sister again. She believes that the feeling that I get, that total feeling. Some people went to the mud of Cartagena, Colombia, and they ain't feel none of that stuff I told y'all. Their whole life didn't change. They wasn't talking about UFOs. They wasn't talking about rockets falling in the Moldavite. They wasn't talking about extraterrestrial. They wasn't talking about that. And my sister reminds me of that when she believes, again, like she said, she believes that it's the diet. That's why in April, we're going to do our detox. I'm going to be teaming up with Ty Mel Brown from Brown Water Detox. Remember, y'all, that started me being raw. I saw him the other night, and he couldn't believe, but he's like, how long you been raw? You mean you still raw? You mean from the time you first started detox? Oh, yeah. That detox woke me up. So my sister's right. She says the water, it's the fasting, it's the food, it's the eating. You're going to get messages in a way. That's why it's important for you to go to these places. That's why it's important for us to support you. She told me I used to be afraid. I'd be like, oh my God, my little sister, she out there again. Like, oh my God. Like, and she said, but I realized you was always going to be fine because the ancestors were protecting you. Not only were they protecting you, they brought you there. And you brought you there. You are your ancestors reincarnated over and over and over again. So you brought yourself there. You'll never have to. After a while, I stopped worrying. I knew I was going to get in trouble. I knew I was going to learn lessons. I knew I was going to have experiences because, as I said, I was going to get to that wisdom. Sometimes it's just about the experience. And some people can have an experience that profoundly changes them. And therefore, like me, who's in front of you all, can change you as well. I really want y'all to be in this next intensive. This is Ghana, West Africa. You don't go there every day. You might not even go every year. I mean, if you're lucky, you're blessed, but you just might not. And just there before the grace of God go I, because I'm just so excited and happy of being there, but I know it's going to mean something. I know it's going to change everything. That's them church songs that say, hold on just a little while longer. Hold on. You got to. Just a little while longer. Because a lot of us give up too soon. We think we at our last. We think we at the end of our rope. But I'm telling you, that holding on, that getting there, that's the next thing. That all these ideas and all these things that you want to happen is not happening because you got to go here. So you getting ready to get ready. You're getting ready to receive. But if you don't know how to take heed, then you can't receive. Because heed is the same way that the law of attraction uses the word. They say, follow your impulse. And Black folks might say, take heed. When somebody come to you or say something or tell you, or the messages, like I said, if some of you are not reading, take heed. Because that's leading you to the next place. And you got it. And the catch is, because there is a catch, you have to enjoy it. You actually got to enjoy the ride. You got to actually enjoy the here and now. So the I Surrender poster that, I don't know, how can I see this, but join my Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. That's what it's called. And you'll be able to see it. But it's, what are you going to do? I mean, I get a reading every time I walk out the door. So do you. My whole life is my whole life is an amazing, wonderful divination. From the flowers that I buy, when I buy them, where I buy them, how I buy them, and why I buy them. I've always done it. I don't know what that was. I think it was just being trained by my mother that, like I said, we used to be so-called sleeping in our room and you hear the mop hitting against the doors because she would come down the hallway with the spiritual wash. I mean, there was times that, raising my child, at that point, not having a business, not knowing how I was going to make ends meet, not knowing so much. All I had was the house that I was living in, the apartments that I lived in, and I worked it. If I had one sponge, that sponge, my house was going to be cleaner with that one sponge than somebody rich with some maids. So you understand what I'm saying? You had none but time. Sometimes, today in my meditation, what was really coming to me was I almost was like, wow, I know this sounds weird because, like, where is that coming from? But, like, oh my God, like, I kind of miss my spirituality. I miss that time that, I used to have that deck and I used to just stay on the deck after getting up at 4, first of all, part of my spirituality, and doing enemas every week or two, or kidney liver flushes. Well, I did that today actually, but even castor oil packs that for no reason. I used to just do castor oil packs for no reason. I used to do clay suppositories in the vagina for no reason. This was called that deep care, and I miss that kind of deep care. That regular fasting, that regular. I think I keep with the fasting since you've known me, but it's just that deep divine feminine work. And now I feel like I'm older and wiser. So I feel like now it's not all that frustration that's going to go into my meditation anymore. Or me getting up at 4 because I'm worried because feel like I got a problem and I need spirit to help me solve it. Like I know it's about maintaining vibratory frequency. I was thinking, y'all, let's just talk a little bit and then we'll do a class on this. But it came to me yesterday, like, okay, I have to say it and then we'll have to do a class. So the idea of even like this idea of Tantra or tantric sex, right? Or just the idea of like making love, right? Do you ever think about it? Like, we know that this is true. There's books written on it, that what you can do with that energy or what you can create with that energy while you're making love and you having an orgasm, okay? And what you, at that moment, even if the person that you're with is not doing it with you. I mean, if y'all could plan to do it together, even if it's off your orgasm and then off his, and you're both are visualizing something similar or something different that you want, my God, it will come to you pressed down and running over. But ladies, do you know the single ladies who might still be having orgasms, but you ain't necessarily got a partner? Y'all know where we going with this. You can use orgasm as an orgasm. Use that energy. I want to talk about that. Like, I don't want to talk about that here, but I want to talk about some things that I know. And wow, like we could have what we want in an instant. The universe is not keeping anything from us. We're not being punished. It's not those other people are more special or they did their time or they're more evolved or they came back more or they're their last time here, so they're finished cosmically. So no, I promise. I could feel it. And feeling is everything. We're very close to it. The fact that I'm not looking away from that which I see as have been a hindrance to me, I'm not looking away anymore. I'm looking towards, I'm ready for it now. I'm like, no, we got this. I'm not scared. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to accept little. I'm going to keep going. But I got impulses today. There was messages that I got and I need to take heed. That's where the problem lies. And that's what we're going to deconstruct in the March intensive, the money and vibratory frequency. In April, we're going to do a detox together. We're going to do a detox. We're going to detox for 21 days. We're going to detox for 7 days, actually, the actual detox. Some of you are going to do the 3. I'm going to have Ty give you a little discount so you can get your products. It's still going to be, still a great price. It's some amazing herbs. My SC friend has some amazing herbs as well. We just didn't package all of it yet. But if he ever wants to work together, I love you to have his herbs too. His herbs are very powerful. But Tymel for now has all the products ready and together. If you remember, I did the phase 1, 2, and 3, which was the full body was the last one. The other one was the parasite cleanse, full body parasite cleanse, and the blood cleanser. So I did 3 days, and then 3 days phase 1, 3 days phase 2, 3 days phase 3. What I would like to do, what I'm thinking about doing, is doing the 7 days after Ghana, and then when I get back from Morocco, doing another 7 days as well. So kind of splitting it. But I'm telling you, if free your mind and really the answers will follow. And letting go is a beautiful thing. So I know that in surrendering, sometimes too, when you want something so bad, that's when you don't get it because it's bad, right? And you're trying too hard when it's not that hard. It already exists. That's the part we got to get. Just how do we get to it? So yes, ladies. Anyway, I just want to say, yeah, I'm mellow. I'm gonna go on my Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. Oops, that was a mistake though. Where did I get that from? Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry. And I'm gonna show you some of the little stuff that I've done around the house. But let's see this washer go. Is it still there? Okay, still doing something. I got a washer go. We got some flaxseed gel going up on it here, and it feels good. It feels very, very good. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see who's on today. And we will get back to our guest on Friday. I got somebody lined up for next Friday, so we will get that together. Hey, Gypsy. Good afternoon to you, Maya. Hey, Beverly. Poetic Beauty. Good afternoon. Love your afro. Thank you. Yes, honey, I put some gel in it. Like I said, it's supposed to be my wash and go. I'm just trying to get it to dry and, in the curly curls. But there is some definition there for sure. So, and sea moss is sea moss. If I say it's not flaxseed, sea moss is supposed to be amazing for the hair and everything else. So, I was want to say I wash my hair with Kendra Shaw's products. Kendra, I wish you was ready, y'all. I pre-pooled and detangled the night before yesterday. My hair was so soft this morning when I went in with her black soap. And it was my scalp was so cleansed that I could feel the sebum on the top after cleaning my scalp just rush down the strands of the hair. No, it was amazing. Then I did her mask. I call it a mask conditioner, which is like a clay. I did that. And then I put a t-shirt on and I said, let me use this sea moss gel to see if I could do a so-called wash and go and give me a conditioner at the same time. So we're going to let it continue to dry and see what happens. Okay, hello. Hey, Akita. Like, share, subscribe, ladies, please. Thank you, Queen. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hola, Audrey. Good morning, Lakeisha. Good morning. Akita says naturally free, 100%. Yes, ma'am. Time to change the route. Yes, for sure, Akita. Woo. Yes, I could feel it. Yes, give thanks for that. Thank you for all your love and fire and hearts, and you're the bomb. Deidre says, oh, that's right. I see that eyeshadow, girl. Yeah, I tried to work it out, girl. I tried to work it out, sis. I know tomorrow I'm about to be on it because I think today I didn't do too bad. Get that sick and tired of being sick and tired, especially doing the same thing. That's right. That's right, especially. Thank you, especially. And that's another thing, like a lot of times in our lives when we are trying to, well, what used to be good, yeah, 4 a.m. is holy hour, absolutely. And I'm ready for it. Like I want to come back to it. But we'd be like, oh, we just we don't always understand that things have changed and it's time for us to move into another direction. And I think we run and we go, why am I not getting this and this and that? But it's attached on the other side of that thing that that we think we can't figure it out. Sometimes I think like, oh my God, I think I have solutions, but can I implement them? That's not for you to know. Just know that there's an answer to what you want, and getting it may mean there's some work required, but you could do it. So many ladies are queens. Yes, ma'am, this is true. Wow. Yes, 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 Ashe. Akita says, amazing. Thank you, darling. Akita says, yes. Shepherd says, hello, Lisa Marie, looking stunning today as usual. The Eye of Horus is looking great with your new top. Yes, yes. This is, your earrings just go with my style. Thank you so much. I love you for that. Like, share, subscribe, family. Please do. 30 in the chat, 3 likes. Come on. That's right. Let's get some likes up there. Thank you, Akita. I love you for that. Herbs. Yes, herbs are amazing. They changed my life. Tantra. Yes, yes. Akita says, yes, thank you. Yes, y'all. We got some stuff. We need you, Kendra. Come through. Kendra, yeah, it's fun. So Yeah, ladies. I just wanted to come a little, like I said, of course, now I got up at 3, didn't get that much sleep. So now I'm exhausted. And, you're here, take a while, but at least I split it in days. So it was a lot easier to this time. It was actually very easy. My hair, if you keep it up during the week, when you wash it, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. But yeah, y'all, coming to Sunday, I'm ready for y'all. Like, I'm ready. Let's do the deep work. Let's do the woman's work. Like, our home is just so dang powerful. This is the one more thing that I wanted to tell you, because Spirit wanted me to give you this. You know, if something says that you can't, if you're looking at statistics, if you're looking at videos, if you're listening to podcasts that say because you're a certain age or a certain gender or a certain ethnicity, that means you can't. I was looking at these I don't know what it was. You go on YouTube and you get this thing, and it was like some man, I guess he was definitely doing a live stream. And it was some man that was like, oh, yes. Okay, so I was talking about Derek Jackson. Are y'all familiar with Derek Jackson? He's pretty popular. I think he has almost 800,000 subscribers. He's a brother. He created a game called Mentally Stimulate Me. And he probably wrote a book. I think he talks about, I don't know if that's him that wrote the book about the basic B. But anyway, he's very popular. Just look at Derek Jackson. His last name, he spells it Jaxn. And he gives a lot of advice to women, sisters. And they sound really like good stuff. How it's a whole bunch of YouTubers men are telling women about the game. So basically, they sold the game out for your dollars. And you hope that maybe they know, because they was doing it. I figured that this is why they so good at it, because they the players. But hopefully they're not still playing us. But I was just watching him. And so there was a video that came on, and it said, Derek Jackson is lying to Black women over 40, right? So I'm like, oh, wait, let me check this out. Just for a second, But what it wasn't Derek Jackson. It was somebody kind of like, I guess what they call that when you try to clout chase off the brother. Like, I personally like Derek Jackson. I like what he say. I like how he deliver it. I could tell when Spirit is speaking through somebody, just like I could tell when it's not. And I think that a lot of times Spirit speaks to him. I think he has a lot of experience. Don't get me wrong. Is he a saint? I really don't know. That don't mean he don't have any information. But they were basically saying that he's lying to 40 plus women because don't nobody want us. We're all used up. We got miles on us. We're lying. We're never going to get a husband, because any man with means, or any man, period, would want a young woman. As if they all could get one, first of all. Wait a second. Taking into account the woman, who she is, what she does, none of that. It was like you could read the comments. It was a bunch of men hating on women, like, nobody care about your damn degrees. Nobody care how smart you are. We don't care about that. We want a young. It was so caveman, barbaric, but they wanted to, use Derek Jackson's name so they can get people to watch. And you almost got one up there begging, like, this woman was like, yes, I was, 350 pounds, but I knew I wanted me a good Black man, and I had to do everything I needed to do to attract one of them. And the men were still being mean. She was like begging these brothers, these lowlife, they probably beta males and can't get nobody anyway. But, it was very, if you watch that shit, you start believing in that. The best thing that you can do, like I only watched the second of it because I had to read, because I saw Derek Jackson's name, which I fell for the bait. But I say all that to you to say, you create your reality. There's something about energy. There's something about vibration. There's something about connection. Really, when you desire something, it's because it desires you. You already, it's calling you. What about if it's even chasing you, but you are so busy looking for it that it's looking for you? Sometimes if you stood still, it would actually catch up. It's like a dog running around chasing its tail. You ain't never going to catch it, but you keep going for it. Stand still. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is like what I got. Like, there's a connection. You already put it out. Your vibration. Everything you want is on the same frequency of what you want. So you don't have to read this stuff. You don't have to ask for advice. You don't have to go to these coaches in a sense for this kind of stuff. You just have to be still and perfect yourself. When I say perfect yourself, I mean make yourself as perfect as the desire that you want. Okay, get this, y'all. Make yourself whatever you want. Your desire is perfect. We got a misunderstanding about the word perfect. We mean never failing. We mean all good all the time. We mean, yeah, without fail. And that's not true. If you want a brand new BMW, that's all I'm talking about. What is the vibration of a brand new BMW? What is the vibration of a relationship? What is the vibration of money? It has a specific vibration. You want to play a game? That's what we're gonna do for 21 days. We're gonna play games. But Sunday we're gonna show you how to do it with your home. That's a vibration. Like when I sit here, like this chair being here, I can sit right there and look at that all day. Everything in my life that I've ever manifested. I mean, I didn't really know that it was the power of my home. You know, I learned so much about the power of the home from the book Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. And it was the gateway for sacred space. And the way she put in, the way you made you never want to go with your bed outside before going outside, not doing your bed or dishes in the sink. Like I'm trained now that that's not probably what I want to do. It's just, we're going to have a lot of fun, y'all. Another thing, too, I'm going to Ghana. I need your support. If you want to just make a donation, I'll leave my PayPal. I'll leave my what you'll call the other one, Cash App, and you can make a donation there. So, yes, 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 yes. Yes, we do need Kendra. Comments appreciated. Thank you, Akita. Derek Jackson, gotta look him up. Yeah, Derek, 2 R's on the Derek. But once you put in that Jackson, you'll see him. That's deep. Yes, you are the answer. Yes, you are. Those are the men that can't get an old our young women. Can't get a young woman. They old and can't get a young woman. You said? I know. They so tired. They so tired. Janae, hey, peace. Okay, yes. Gotta catch the beginning. Yes. But you know what? Yeah, stay positive. Stay out of the stuff that tell you can't, and only the stuff that you know you can. And after a while, just go within. So on the money intensive, which is March, we're going deep within. And in April, we're going deep within as well. I'm ready. I'm ready, y'all. All right, ladies, I love you. Let's go see what this here going to do. Let's see. Is it still working it out? It's still working it out. It's still wet. Still wet. Let's see when it totally dries how wash and go it's going to be. I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to look good. All right, ladies. I'll see you in the next one. I may come on Blackberry Beauty Academy on YouTube. No, not YouTube. Facebook. We'll see. Let me get a little nap. I need a nap, and then I'll see y'all. Love you, ladies. I'll leave all links in the description box, and I will see you officially on Monday, but tomorrow is Saturday, and I would like to do a chit-chat set, so perhaps I'll see you on Saturday. Love you, queens. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Consider joining the Sunday course, Masterclass. It's the one, My Home is a Vision Board. I think you're going to love it. Love you, queens. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace and blessings.